not selecting Tracee Ellis Ross's. Not for marriage. She can still get it. There are a lot of guys who would slay that easy, would have no problem even being seen with her in public. But would a man that she wants do it? Imagine the man that Tracee Ellis Ross would get. Chances are he would be younger, maybe some up and coming young actor. Can you imagine a woman like Tracee Ellis Ross with a 58-year-old CEO of a Fortune 50 company, an accomplishment? No, they needed a completely different woman. And that's the ultimate point. The longer you're by yourself, the less likely you are a good fit for anybody else. I'm going to ask you, ladies, especially you women over 35, what are you going to be willing to give up?
So ever since Tracee Ellis Ross went on to Michelle Obama's podcast with her brother Craig Robinson, the IMO podcast, and said that older men are toxic. Men of her age are toxic. She doesn't like, they have a more traditional way of relationships, and she's more gender fluid, and she doesn't like the traditional way, right? So she likes to date younger men because younger men are more impressionable. Right? Older men are stuck in their ways. She proved Kevin Samuels right. Because Kevin Samuels, before he passed away, predicted Tracee Ellis Ross would do this. Now, this coming May 15th, it'll be 3 years since his passing away. So he promoted this way before she went on to this show because of women like Tracee Ellis Ross, right? Women that are selfish, women that take no accountability for nothing. Because now she lives her life, right? But she takes no accountability for the type of men that she chose. She just chooses to say that all men that's around my age are toxic. All of us are just toxic. We're raised a certain way, but she comes from our same generation, but she has no toxicity in her at all. It's just all the men, right? But when she went on to that show, Corey Holcomb caught wind of this. And Corey Holcomb spoke on this, but before we get to the Corey Holcomb part, let's revisit what she said first, and then we'll get to Corey Holcomb. Check this out.
Reasons though because I had to ask myself that question. I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner, and so often, and it's not just that I'm older. I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize and I have no again.
I'm sorry.
No,
Craig.
I was going to say, it's a generational thing. So it didn't matter how you met them, or is it just kind of the guys you're meeting?
That's obviously
too big of a generalization.
It's a generalization, but because I have dated men my age, there is a difference. There is an openness that occurs with a younger man around whether it's gender fluidity or not even having an issue with homosexuality. I mean, something as basic as that. That there's times where I'll be sitting across the table from somebody and just like, what did you just say?
Yeah, what century are you?
Like, oh my God.
Where's your horse and buggy?
Yeah, like, I'm so sorry.
And your bedpan.
Yeah, for real.
Chamber pot.
Yeah, your chamber pot. Your chamber pot. Like, where I'm just like, yeah, this is not a match. And I have long been past the age where I feel like it's my job to teach somebody or grow them up. That I'm not interested in. So, but it's interesting. I mean, there's so many different philosophies on dating.
So she said that she's a very whole woman. She knows herself. She's been experienced. But she wants to ruin a young man's life, right? A young man that's coming up impressionable, ready to tackle the world, seeing things with both his eyes open. He wants to get out there in the world. Here you come. Here you come like a used car. You've been all used up, been in and out of cars, been all over the place. You want now to go get some young woman's son. This is what they do, right? This thing is, This stuff is funny, but nobody ever says anything. Now, if a man does this, he's grooming, he's doing all these different things. But if a woman does it, oh, she's just living her best life, right? She's just looking for happiness. She's just looking for love. Well, you had your time. You couldn't find it nowhere. You had access to men from everywhere, and you couldn't find love nowhere. So then you come, your recourse of action is just say, all men of her generation are toxic. No, something wrong with her, and somebody should have challenged her on that. But let's look at what Corey Holcomb said, and we'll come right back.
On this Tracee Ellis Ross thing, have y'all seen this shit?
No.
No, I caught tidbits.
Hell no. What she do?
I don't watch it.
Tracee Ellis Ross was sitting with Michelle Obama. Because, you know, Obama, she got a podcast.
With her brother.
She wasn't there for her husband at Jimmy Carter's funeral, but she got a podcast. This bitch. Anyway, just to make a long story short, Tracee Ellis Ross prefers to date younger guys because she say guys her age are into the male toxic masculinity type of thing. She has something to say about guys her age. She says she like them younger. She says besides them being, I'll just use the word adorable, you know, the younger guys.
Adorable?
She didn't use the word adorable.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, ooh, that kind of
She said the younger guys are like, you know, eye candy to her. But on top of that, she likes being around them. And
she's 52. Wow.
Yeah, she's 52. And I'm saying it's like she's 52 and she likes dating younger men. Now, do I think that she's evil for dating younger men? Sort of. Sort of. I just hope she's paying like she's supposed to. Because if she's not paying, she's destroying them without paying the fee. Because what is an old been out here in the game and nobody cuffed her and took her? See, I know a little bit about this woman. She used to be up at the Improv. The bitch was sitting there with her eyes bucked when the homie had her. He talking to the
That's my first time. When I saw her, that's who then she was there with.
Yeah.
I've seen her before.
So that didn't work. Want me to tell you why? Because she couldn't capture a man with options. She couldn't be like, I choose you as my queen. No. I ain't gonna lie. Now this might be too much information. I used to see them in Atlanta and hop in the car with
No, she wasn't with Akon. She was with his brother.
Thank you. She was with somebody said it, so now I can say it.
Yeah.
I used to see the I'm like, oh, she with Akon, brother, she straight.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't choose you. He didn't choose you. These were your prime years when you was passed to boss niggas who got options to choose a woman who was virtuous. None of them chose you. So now, at 52, with your arrogant ass, you dating the puppies of the hood. Let me tell you something. These broads out here, especially the older ones, 45 and up, I'm gonna go that high, 45 and up, they good with dogs and elderly people, or they might mess with somebody who's young and impressionable, because that way they can be held up as they pretend themselves to be. But when you're around a man is gonna call you for who you are. Tracee Ellis Ross can get it, and like Kevin Samuel said about her a long time ago, I down the street with.
She's 52. Somebody was saying 60.
It don't matter how old she is, she can get it and down the street with her. I'm just keeping it real. Your best years are gone. Your best years are gone, ma'am. You have to date the puppies in order to get the proper attention you need, because they need you. You got bread, you got things that will keep them interested in you, but this is what happens. After them young boys smash you and go around the block with you a couple of times, you start stalking them. You're going to feel like that young boy owe you something. You're not going to be happy. Don't no young boy who got his life ahead of him. You can't have no baby at 52. What you doing with a young boy? You stealing from his future.
You talking about she's snatching his soul?
She's stealing from his future. What is he doing with her besides smashing. And she's going to be like, no, you're my boyfriend.
No.
We already know.
Oh.
This is how it go when them older women get a younger guy, they want to possess them. Them older women with younger guys, they ain't just saying, oh, I'm just out here getting smashed. That don't sound respectable.
Right. I think she's having fun.
Of course you think she's having fun, D.
No, I didn't say her. I said I said I'm just having a good time.
I smash her too and have my eyes bucked the whole time. I'm Tracee Ellis Ross.
Your pain coming
She
out.
got bold enough to say she dates younger guys because she thought it was cool to say, but really she's a granny
predator
using up the pups.
Not a predator.
These young men can be out in a productive situation with a productive relationship where they can build a future, but they letting loose up in her and no babies on the way. You can claim all of the young men you want. To have a productive relationship with a man who's on your level is difficult for you, so you go out and you steal the pups from the hood. And it's shameful. I steal the pups, I steal the young girls from the hood, but I help them. I give them knowledge and money. And when they're away and I push them out in the world, they're ready for the real world. Is that what you're doing? Are you educating these men, or are you just getting rotted out and looking at them with your eyes real open when you ask them to leave? It's time for you to go.
Somebody said Gilly the kid.
Oh man.
Now I'm gonna tell you, Corey Holcomb wasn't as nice as Corey Holcomb was nicer than me, because Corey Holcomb really called it out. So like yeah, a lot of you moms out there, I want to say this to a lot of you mothers out there. Be leery of these older women like this. They overlook their tomorrows. They mistake their options for opportunities, right? She had a lot of options to deal with a lot of men that she dealt with. But those men didn't give her opportunities to become a wife. Those men didn't give her opportunities to have children, right? And sometimes she thought that she was better than what she was, and she overlooked her tomorrows. So now, you fast forward, she's 52 years old, don't have no kids, never had a husband, she's bitter, she lacks accountability, and now it's all men's fault. And you see this from a lot of women. So I'm telling you mothers out there, keep your sons away from these kind of women, these kind of bitter women. She has nothing to offer him. She's coming to him with all kinds of baggage and problems, right? And she want to use his energy up to give her validation. That's what she wants to do. She wants to get validation from a younger man because he's just excited to be with an older woman. That's all she wants. She has nothing else to offer him. Guard your sons and keep your sons away from these type of vampires and parasitic women that lack accountability. Please do. Please listen to what the big homie is telling you. She has nothing to offer him. She can't give him children at all, right? And and if you listen to what she said, she's dealt with trauma and she doesn't want to do that no more. So to evade the trauma, I'll just go deal with the younger men. So she's letting you know that she's coming with baggage, right? So I don't got to say nothing else. I'm going to cut this video short here, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.